Welcome back to the Fleet, where I do daily anime and manga related content, mainly focusing on One Piece. And on today's video, I'm going to be continuing my series of the most underrated characters in One Piece. And for today's installment, we're going to be talking about Sengoku the Buddha. Sengoku the Buddha is a former fleet admiral of the Marines. So already you know his power is off the charts. Being a fleet admiral, you have to be one of considerable power. Sengoku was one of the major figures during the time of Gold D. Roger himself, along with Whitebeard, Monkey D. Garp, Rayleigh, and many others. Sengoku was a different type of Marine. He was level-headed. He's also one of the only confirmed Marines that we know to possess Conqueror's Haki. So being a fleet admiral, possessing Conqueror's Haki, and on top of all of this, he has a massive frame. Sengoku is tall and muscular, and of course, he has that signature goatee and mustache combo, and he's usually always seen alongside his pet goat that just always eats everything. Sengoku, he's just one of those characters, even though he's an elderly character, you just know Sengoku is off the charts with his power. And he was one of the only ones that could reason with Garp and get Garp to calm down, even though Garp was enraged with anger at Sakazuki during the Marineford arc. Although Sengoku wears glasses, do not let the glasses fool you. Being that Sengoku was the fleet admiral, his power is off the charts. Not only that, Sengoku has a mythical zone type devil fruit, the Buddha model. So he's literally a golden Buddha with immense power and size. Let's not forget during Marineford, when all the craziness was going on, Blackbeard had just defeated Whitebeard, and then Blackbeard, he took over the power of the Quake fruit and started causing devastating damage. And who came in? Sengoku. Now it was time for Sengoku to rise and jump into action. And with no hesitation, Sengoku transformed into his massive golden Buddha form and came crashing down with a pure shockwave punch of just pure power. It really wasn't even a punch. It was more so like a air push, but I just show you the sheer force and mass that comes from an attack from Sengoku. Sengoku is very, very proud. He's enlightened. He's one of the few people alive that knows all the secrets about the Void Century. Sengoku knows basically everything that nobody knows. He has all the inside information. He also trained Rosinante Don Quixote, as we all know, is Doflamingo's brother. He trained him, as well as he trained X Drake, like they were his own sons. And we both know how legendary Rosinante was, because if it wasn't for him, we would have never gotten Law. We all know what Law has become today, and it all started from that man. Not only that, Sengoku. Now, let's move into Sengoku's Devil Fruit, the mythical zone type Buddha model. Now, this fruit itself is a zone type fruit, so of course we know he transforms his body into a giant golden Buddha. And because of that, Sengoku has absolute power and dominance over almost every opponent, bro. He, along with Garp, were probably the only two Marines that could keep up with Gold Roger. They were the only two that were worth Gold Roger's time. So that says a lot about who Sengoku is. Also, if you don't forget, when Shiki was wreaking havoc on Marineford, it was Sengoku and Garp who fought side by side to subdue this man. He's a master. No, he's an extraordinary strategist with immense military experience. Sengoku has fought in some of the world's strongest pirates, and at one point, the strongest pirate, the Pirate King himself. Sengoku has immense physical abilities. Even without his Devil Fruit power, Sengoku is still a physical force to be reckoned with. He was, like I mentioned before, he was enough to hold Garp back when Garp was enraged. He's also very strict, very skilled in hand-to-hand combat. When you combine all of this with his mythical zone type powers, he could knock away all the members of the Blackbeard pirates, who at that time were extremely powerful in their own right. Blackbeard himself possessing 2 Devil Fruits. Even though Sengoku is this huge person in his Buddha form, he also has extraordinary speed. Now, his Devil Fruit, the Hito no Mi model Buddha, is, like I said, a mythical zone type, so it's already one of the top fruit. And Sengoku, because his fruit is a zone type, we all know he gains an immense boost to his already impressive physical abilities. Also, while in his Buddha form, with only a single indirectly connecting punch, Sengoku was able to make the Marineford execution platform collapse, even though this punch was cushioned by Luffy's Gear 3 fat belly, and also Mr. 3's stronger than steel quotation marks candle wall. Like I mentioned before, he can also release an exceptionally powerful golden shockwave with the palm thrust. It is strong enough to send a majority of the incredibly strong Blackbeard pirates back. When he hit them with that attack, we start seeing teeth fall out, blood everywhere. It's Sengoku the Buddha, man. Sengoku, he can use, like I mentioned before, he possesses all three types of haki: observation, armament, and conquerors. However, we've never seen him showcase his conqueror's haki ability, but we do know he has this ability. So, with all that being said, Sengoku is the perfect person to be on this underrated list because he doesn't get the credit he deserves for being a beast, for being the Buddha, for being the fleet admiral, for being the one to go head up against the Blackbeard pirates with zero hesitation, along with his best friend Garp. Sengoku is one of the few that has no care in the world about this and that, especially at this stage of his life. All Sengoku chases is knowledge, and again, he's one of the few people that knows all about the void sentry. So don't be surprised if Sengoku pops back up before the end of this story. And we all know Garp is headed to Full Lead Island to go and face the Blackbeard pirates to get Kobe back. So this would be the perfect time to introduce Sengoku the Buddha once again, and this time we can see him and Garp duel it out with pirates like it was the golden age of piracy. So that's all I got for you guys today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know who you would like to see next in the underrated character series of One Piece. Fleet out.